We doing it? YouTube, you ready? OBS, you ready? Yeah, check that out. Well, good morning, my loyal specs. Welcome to the last Sunday tea of 2017. I am glad that I have had this opportunity for, you guys to come and hang out with me and for me to make stuff for you guys, whether it was very good or not. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by and all of that. In celebration for finishing 2017, I think that we are going to play a little game. Just for a minute. Let's go ahead and pop into that right now. Yeah, okay, it was not very cute or whatever, but anyway. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Silver Calcium. Good morning, Captain Twitch. How is everyone? Man, 2017 has been a trip, hasn't it? It's been a ride. A lot of stuff has happened to everybody, I should think. Appreciate it, Silver Calcium, thank you. What's up, Elika? That's cool. Yeah, today's tea is just like a generic dollar store black tea because I ran out of good tea. So I picked up some garbage black anyway. Yeah, let's talk about some of the stuff that has happened over the last bit of the year, I suppose. God, this time last year, I don't even remember what I was doing. Let's look up what video I put out at this time last year. Man, so I've been playing that stupid game Omega Quintet that Captain Twitch is talking about, the Verse Maiden game. Oh my god, it's the worst thing, isn't it? Like, it is just so bad. Really, really makes me giggle. Oh man. But, yeah, I don't know. I've done, God, a lot of game stuff between last year, this time, and now. Trying to go all the way back to, like, the end of my, my list of videos and that sort of such. Going back as far as I can get, there were January 29th. I didn't think about this very well before I started the thing. Let's see. December 9th, 2016, December 11th, December 13th, December 16th. So, the very first video that I put out in 2017 was a Sunday tea. How fancy! So, fantastic. I'm happy that that's how we went around with it. I put out a Sunday tea that came out a little bit after noon on that Sunday, which was January 1st last time. So, neat. Yeah. I've also, let's see, the first real thing that I did a deity salad video, which I haven't done a lot of recently. Need to maybe think about either cutting those completely or doing more of them again. And I started playing Camera Obscura. God, what a disaster of a game that was. Well, it's not a bad game, I guess. It's just, it's rough. It's a rough game. Huh. Would you look at that? Well, in 2017, I had that huge spike from Little Nightmares, only like a couple months ago, really, where I went from like, 1,500 people up to like 4,700 people, and that was insane. I'm really quite impressed with how many people thought that the stuff that I made was worth coming and subscribing to it. And it's super humbling that that's the case. At present, right now, I'm at like 4,780 or something like that, which is those numbers, they just don't, they're big. They don't make sense to me, you know? I'm really okay. Captain Twitch asks, I know you don't like Outlast, but which is better, Bendy or Outlast? Outlast is better because it's actually a game. We'll go with that. Oh man, but yeah, so in 2017 I also started work for and then ended work for the Power Rangers gig that I was talking about for quite a while. It was a cool gig. There was a lot of really interesting stuff. I got some good training on, but the boss was a racist, so I had to quit. Kind of a downer there, kind of a little bit of a letdown, but you know. I have applied for and have gone through 3 rounds of interviews for a position as a head ballet teacher at Japan Youth Theater, which is a full-time job teaching ballet and theater and musicals, which is awesome. That's like literally exactly what I wanted to be doing a while back. I think it went pretty well. They asked how early I could start, which I don't know if that's like an indicator for whether they wanted me to start immediately or whether they're seeing whether or not like the other people that they're considering would start earlier and are therefore better or something like that. But I don't know. I hope I did okay. I have no idea what will come of it if they do offer me the job, because I don't know if I will take it because my current job, etc., but kind of how things are right now. God, it is so cold. It is like 6 degrees Celsius where I am right now, so it's kind of cold. I should be wearing a sweater or something, but I'm too much of a lazy person to find where I put my sweater and then put it on. Who knows? As for the other number of competitors that I have no idea. I actually don't know how many other people were in consideration for it and how many people got as far as I did and all of that, so who knows. Pardon me. It is currently Comiket. I went yesterday, I didn't go the day before, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go today, but I did get a ton of cool art. Like, I got a bunch of postcards. This whole box is full of about 40 postcards that I went out to buy from the people that had done it. They've got some really interesting and unique art, which is quite good. I'm really pleased with just the coolness of a lot of the stuff that I ended up getting. Like, this one's one of my favorites. See if I can't get it. There we go. Not exactly focused, but yeah, anyway. This one's also quite good. I got a lot of this kind of stuff. It's really cool. But anyway, yes. So, in terms of how I'm going to celebrate the new year, I'm actually going to go play D&D today. You know, color me not very creative about that, but like, I don't know how to do the whole celebration thing, because I don't drink, and that's what a lot of people do. It's what a lot of people do for celebrating the new year and all of that, but I don't know. I don't drink, so I guess I'm just gonna go and hang out with my other D&D friends who will be drinking. Another big milestone in my life, come tomorrow, it will, because it will be tomorrow in America, which is when it happened, it will be the mark of being 2 years with my girlfriend, Tori. So, check that out, right? And, you know, we've gone through some stuff and all that, but every relationship has, and I think we've come out of it stronger, so I think it's quite good. Really hope that 2018 brings better stuff for Tori as well. She just got another job that is better than the one that she's got right now, and so I'm really proud of her for it, so a lot of good stuff happening over there. I just hope that everything continues to be good. Should be alright. This will be the first year in a long time that I have spent the entire year involved in Dungeons & Dragons, and it's also the first time that I've considered trying to make a living off of that Dungeons & Dragons habit. So to that end, I started doing the character building videos. I've been working on scenarios and content to release for people. Tokyo Tabletop was a thing. We did the stream broadcasting for a while, and I'm still kind of sad that we ended up stopping, because I thought that it was fun even if we weren't making money off of it right off the bat. But I hope that that in 2018 we get to be back up to doing streaming stuff again, because it's a lot of fun, you know, even if it doesn't make money. Whew, yeah. Yes, so Tokyo Tabletop has started to hold public events that people can sign up for and come and play in one-shots and that kind of thing. I think we're going to basically just start doing like an Adventurers League kind of thing in real life, kind of like what I've been doing on the Discord channel. We only had one of them so far because it's a pain in the ass to plan for and everything, but you know, it's gonna be okay. I should hope that the Adventurers League that I'm gonna be doing in, like, on Roll20 with all of you guys that want to get in on it will be every 2 weeks or so, on a Saturday, I should think. So we'll see how that goes down. And of course, it's not like everyone will be able to play in every single one, especially if there are more people than can fit in one party. So it'll be more like I post a job on the job board, and then you guys make a party out of it and come to me, and then I do the thing. So I hope that will turn out okay. But then, yeah, as for the Adventurers League that we're going to try to do with Tokyo Tabletop, live, actual, real people here in Tokyo, it's going to be something similar. We're just going to have like here are the rule sets that you can use for making characters and stuff, and then bring your character in on a couple things once in a while. Do that stuff. So, whew, good times. I don't know, I think there's a lot of good stuff going on. The super secret projects that I was talking about for so long still have yet to be put out because working with other people on projects is a nightmare, but we're working on it anyway. The Little Nightmares one is basically finished. It just needs to be play tested and then filmed. So I don't know, when I can get the people that I need and the time that I need to be able to do that thing. Somebody wants my attention. It is Lara on Twitch. Lara is a fantastic pianist on Twitch. She's really good. She can play basically anything by ear. Anyway. But, yeah, the Little Nightmares one I was talking about that should, it's literally ready to do. I just have to get the people together for it. And gotta get them, like, actual real in the same place so that we can film them and that kind of stuff. As for the other super secret project, the one that technically belongs to Tokyo Tabletop, man, I wanna do something with it, but, like, I'm waiting on DM Mike because he's the one who holds the reins to that project, so. Anyway. Captain Twitch says that he's thinking about taking a vacation to Japan. Yeah, if you come over here, definitely let me know. We can meet up and have coffee or something. Well, I'll drink tea, but yeah, we'd totally hang out for a little while. I think that'd be fun. That's an open invitation to anybody, by the way. If you come over and you're a fan of mine, let me know, and I'll see if I can't fit it in my schedule of work and whatever to come and hang out with you, because that's super fucking rad. Anyway, yes. Man, I've been doing a lot more Dungeons & Dragons stuff this year, and I feel like that's good for me, because, you know, it gets my creative juices flowing and all that. I started writing a novel, and I don't know where that's gonna go, because I don't know how seriously I can take it with the way that my life is right now, but I have started writing it. I'm thinking about doing, like, a serialized thing where I put out a chapter every 2 weeks or month or whatever like that, and then, you know, just put it up on like a different Patreon or something like that where you can get access to it a month early or whatever. Because I don't know, like I'm a writer, yes, I've been writing for my entire life, but I have no idea. Anyway, Soy Crates says, do you think you'll do anything new in 2018 in terms of D&D, trying out other editions or settings or new formats? Absolutely yes. If the super secret project goes through, that's going to be one huge step, but I'm also in the process of finishing up the design for my own original design for a tabletop role-playing game that is based on the trope of the transforming hero. So that's going to be stuff like the Magical Girl class, the Power Ranger class, the Freakazoid type class. Anyone who transforms to get their powers is the type of character that you can play in this game. And I've been working on this game for a long time, and I've been putting it on the back burner and putting it on the back burner. And so now, like, I'm knuckling down and trying to actually finish the design for it, so I will definitely have some Roll20 initiatives where I will have y'all be playtesters for it, if that's something that you guys want to be down for and do. I think it's, it should be okay. I hope it'll be okay. Of course, I'm going to have live playtesters over here and stuff as well for it, but yeah, you know, we'll do what we can. Let's see how it goes. We're also thinking about running a 4th edition thing, because DM Mike has never played 4th edition, and I feel like for all of the hate that 4th edition gets, there is a lot of interesting and good stuff in it, so we might try to do like a couple weeks of 4th edition thing, just so that, you know, everyone can see kind of how 4th edition rolls and why it's not as crap as everyone gives it out to be. Like, it's not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. 4th edition is lacking in a lot of the elements that I think make it an effective Dungeons & Dragons game, but it is a fun game. So, we're thinking about doing that. Of course, I want to play Call of Cthulhu. Once that happens, we'll be doing some interesting and fun stuff with that, I hope. There are some people from the public events that Tokyo Tabletop did that want to play in more games and that kind of stuff, so I might be offering more public games like that, and I'm thinking I might just stream whatever public games we end up doing, if it's possible at the place that we're doing it. I think that'd be super rad. We'll see. Or at least I might record them and then edit them and put them up afterwards, because that might be fun. And then, of course, I'm also in the process, because I'm always in the process of doing this, designing a card game that sort of mimics the experience of Dungeons & Dragons in a broad sense without a Dungeon Master. So we'll see how all of that goes. Ha ha ha! God. In terms of doing streams at cons over here, like Hitsuga has just mentioned, there are not a lot of cons, as it were. I mean, there's events, there's Tokyo Game Show, there's Game Workshop, I forget what the thing is called, there's Comiket that's going on like today. Yes, I could definitely do some streams, so long as they aren't throttling the data output for them, because in big places like Comiket, where they've got 300,000-400,000 people coming in, it becomes a lot more difficult. So, but yeah, I mean, like, in smaller events or cosplay events or something like that, I would definitely be down for it, which is another thing that I want to do! Cosplay! I've already started working on a couple cosplays. I'm working on Elias Ainsworth from Bride of the Ancient Magus right now. In fact, I've got him hanging up over there. He's in like a 2/3 finished, 60%-ish finished state. I might try to do more cosplay streams. If I end up moving to a bigger place, then I will try to have a dedicated area where I can have cameras set up and that kind of stuff. So that will be easier for doing like craft streams and cosplay streams and that kind of stuff. It is my plan to go back to how I had my schedule a while back and try to do at least one stream a week that isn't this, but then I keep looking at the Twitch algorithms and the stuff that they need, and it's like you have to stream 3, 4, 5 nights a week on there in order to get anything good out of that. So we're gonna see how that goes, because I really want to try to get an audience on Twitch as well. The other costume that I was working on is Gowther from the Seven Deadly Sins manga and anime, who, of course, I'd be doing Gowther. In the Seven Deadly Sins, I wouldn't be able to do anyone else. I've got his leather pants and white shirt done. I just need to find a nice purple and black or white and black pinstripe fabric to do the rest of the frickin' sleeves and stuff, and then get shoes for it. So we'll be working on that. I've also got a list of other costumes that I would like to, that I'd like to get done and work on and that kind of stuff. Yes, Gowther the pink-haired guy, definitely. Soycrate says once you get affiliate on Twitch, you can relax your streaming schedule a little. Yes, that would be nice. You just have to get that hurdle done first, right? And like, I don't want to just be the guy who plays video games, because bloody everybody plays video games all the time. I want to do more interesting stuff. Like, I want to do stuff with music, and I want to do stuff with D&D, and I want to do stuff with cosplay. So I want to just be a little bit more varied. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I'll be streaming over there is going to be in the IRL category before it's in games. So who knows? Hoo hoo hoo. But yeah, anyway, I'm not making any like 2018 New Year's resolutions because I don't believe in those. I think they're kind of crap. I think that if you're going to make a resolution to do something, you should just do it and not wait for the thing, like not wait for, oh, it's 2018, I'd better make some resolutions because that's what everyone does, and then disappoint myself for the rest of the year, because that's stupid. I hate that. I feel like a resolution is just a, I want to do this thing, so I'm gonna go do it now kind of thing. So New Year's resolutions are crap, Vincent, 2017. Yeah. Captain Twitch asks, what do you think about Critical Role? I love those guys. I really dig Critical Role. I like a lot of the character stuff. There are problems with it, as there are with every D&D show and that kind of stuff. But, like, their character development is really fun. Their setting is really good. I don't like Percy. I don't like him very much at all. But Scanlan is amazing. Of course Scanlan is amazing. He's the bard, and who are we talking to? I like Keyleth's character a ton. I really like Vex and Vax's character. I like the story arc that they have throughout the whole thing, and the finale that they pulled where, it was so good. It was just so good, man. In terms of anime that I'm looking forward to in 2018, I have no idea. The new season of Attack on Titan is coming out. It's coming out in July or June or something like that, I think. There's also supposed to be another season of The Seven Deadly Sins, which is going to be good. I kind of want to go back and watch stuff that I missed. Like, I want to see Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academy? Little Witch Academia, I think it is. And then My Hero Academia seems really interesting. Really, for me, the only reason that I would read or watch it is because of Tsuyu the Frog Girl, who I will maintain until the end of time is the cutest character to have ever been made in anything ever. The new Cardcaptor Sakura anime is coming out, and I'm hype as hell for that, despite the fact that I'm a 29-year-old dude. Whatever. You know, Drifters came out this year, and it was done by the guy who did Hellsing, Kota Hirano, so I need to go and watch that kind of stuff too, because it will be very interesting. God, I don't know. Oh, I have heard tell, earlier this year they did an anniversary for Read or Die, because it was like the 20th anniversary for something like that, and they said that new stuff is going to be coming out for it. So if there is new Read or Die stuff, I will bend the laws of time and space to get my hands on it, because that is my jam. In fact, if any of you guys know anything about Read or Die, or the manga Read or Dream, or the anime series Read or Die the TV, they have a several characters in it that have the ability to manipulate paper. And one of the things that I'm working on for Dungeons & Dragons right now is a class that gets magic abilities based on words that are written on paper. Like, they don't get spellcasting abilities, they just get extra... Anyway, it's kind of based on Reader Dice, so... I'm hoping to make it unique enough that it's not just like a straight-up XP from it, but... so the story is that there are these people called the Royal Library, and they are an organization that gets back books from people who have stolen them, and they're really important books, and there's a bunch of other people who are the people who steal books and that kind of stuff, and everyone's got weird powers, and it's quite good. I really like it. Really like it. Like, it was one of my favorite animes for the longest time. But then again, like, my list of favorite animes is eclectic as shit, because I've got stuff that people have never heard of before, I've got stuff that people have forgotten completely, I've got stuff that hasn't been shown on television since the 80s, and then I've got stuff that, like, is really new, but, like, I only like specific little bits of it, so... I don't know. In terms of manga that I'm really excited for, of course, there's the next set of volumes for Atelier of Witch Hat, which is probably my favorite magical girl series, right? Like, unconventional magical girl series right now. I started reading Machigatta ko mahou shoujo ni shite shimatta, which I don't know how you'd really do that very easily in English. It'd be like, I accidentally made a screwed up girl into a magical girl, and it's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to keep following it, but it's interesting. I would like to continue doing more of the Manga Bites series that I did. It's just those take for goddamn ever. Like, doing just one of those takes almost 3 weeks of work, and, like, I have more volumes of everything to get done, and I'm doing more stuff with it, but it's like it's so much work to do. It's so much work to do. So, who knows? We'll work on more things. But yes, I'm excited for a lot of stuff going on. Excited for a lot of stuff going on in 2018. But I mean, like, again, 2018 and 2017, that little kirikaya time, the switch between them is arbitrary. I don't really care about the switch between them so much as a lot of other people do, but shrug, you know, it's just like there's stuff that's coming up in the future that I'm excited for, so who knows. I do intend to actually get back on some of the online classes that I've been trying to force myself to take, like stuff for doing Blender, the 3D modeling software for games and that kind of stuff, because it'd be cool to be able to make D&D minis out of it. So I'd be able to make it in Blender and then maybe get a 3D... Sorry, I've got the hiccups right now, God. Maybe get like a 3D printer sometime during the year and start actually printing the minis that I make, because I think that'd be super cool. And plus, having 3D modeling would be a great skill to have in the first place. So, yeah. I'm still going to be making gameplay videos because they're fun and I like doing them and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know. Hitsuga asks, would you ever do a stream of Akihabara? As a matter of fact, I actually do those relatively often. Yeah, maybe if I get, like, a decent Steadicam or something like that, I will do a long stream of just going to the fun places in Akiba. I might have, like, a team help me with it or something as well. Maybe I'll get some of the other people from Tokyo Tabletop and we'll just go and troll around and play video games and buy stuff and all that. But yeah, no, definitely, Akiba's a thing. I could do Ueno as well. I used to do that kind of stuff. Earlier, back in 2017, I used to use Periscope, and it was Saturday morning Periscopes, Sunday morning Sunday tea, that kind of stuff, but, you know. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I'll get on doing some of that, I suppose, if you guys really enjoy that kind of thing. I'm gonna try to put more work into my Patreon stuff, because, like, it's hard to just do YouTube and get Patreon out of it. I need to do more stuff for it, which is why I'm going to start putting more of the D&D stuff that I'm making, like the individual encounters and that kind of stuff there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't want to have to deal with 2 Patreons, but I might have to, because if I'm doing the writing thing and doing the story, I might do something with that. Who knows? Question mark. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Well, anyway, yes. So, what else? I want to take this time again to just really say thank you again to, like, all of you guys who've stuck around for so long. Like, Hitsuga, you've been here a long time. Captain Twitch, you've been here. Morgan, you've been here. A lot of you guys have been with me for, like, a long time now, and I really appreciate that. So, I'm gonna see what I can't do to be better and good and that kind of stuff. Hitsuga says, what would you say you need right now that is relatively cheap? Vegetables? Vegetables, which I'm gonna go buy, probably later tomorrow in the evening, because that's when a bunch of sales are gonna be on. Yeah, I just don't have any groceries in my house right now because it's too freaking cold to cook right now. But, like, I need to do that kind of stuff. If it's, like, stuff for a wish list that I wish I had, there's a bunch of D&D books that I don't actually own yet that I would very much like to. Be nice. Yeah. Morgan says, let's play again soon. Absolutely, yes. I think that the next Arcane Static Adventures League game should be in 2 weeks. I have to make preparations and get all the stuff together and all of that, so we'll see how that goes. Captain Twitch, rules for Adventurers League is you can't play evil. The worst you could do is chaotic neutral. And if you play chaotic neutral specifically just so that you can be like, oh, well, it's the closest to evil that I can get, I will kill your character unremorsefully. So, you have to at least be able to work with the group. But yes, yeah, definitely, so on Roll20, they haven't really integrated the new Chrome with it yet, so I think we're going to be doing voice chat on Discord. That'll be the better way to do it. Voice chat on Discord, have that in the background, and then use Roll20 as the virtual tabletop, so who knows? Oh goodness, well. But yes, like I always do, if you guys have suggestions for games or theories or whatever that you want me to do, God, theories! I keep forgetting to mention that crap. There is so much more that I want to talk about for Little Nightmares, but, like, I don't want to actually do it right now, because, like, there's some other YouTubers that have taken to the absolute, like, lowest rung of what I consider theory making, which is to just data mine the game and then be like, oh, look, in the data mine it says this word, therefore this is canon, and I hate that. I hate that shit. Because it's so lazy, because all you do is look at some words and be like, this is in the game, therefore it's part of the theory, and it's like, well, no, Little Nightmares team specifically said that they didn't do any of that, so all you're doing is being lazy, and I hate that. And every time I sit down to start writing a theory, I start writing it, and then I end up 4 paragraphs in, and all I've done is complain about that stuff. So it's like, come on, Vincent, nut up and do the better stuff. Don't be shit. But anyway, I've got more stuff that I want to talk about there. Once the next set of DLC comes out for that, February, I want to say that they said it was. That's going to be a thing to do as well. So we'll play on that one. I have this stigma in my head that if Game Theory is doing theories about it, I should avoid it, because Game Theory is better than me. because they have it's their full-time job to do that kind of research and stuff. But for me, it's not. So I don't have the resources to put into the research like they do. So I feel like I kind of need to avoid doing theories on the stuff that Game Theory is doing. But if you guys have a game that you really want me to do theories on, put it in the suggestions channel for the Discord, which is the second link down in the description box. I don't know. But anyway, yes, thank you guys so much for watching and staying with me for the year. I really appreciate it. I hope that we get to keep doing this stuff. I intend to do more of the same and more interesting stuff the rest of the year and that kind of stuff. Well, who knows? But yeah, let's do that. Let's come hang out in the Discord if you don't already. If you want to play in the Adventurers League games, there's a Discord channel for that specifically. Hop in there and we'll talk some stuff. So, yeah, definitely. Well, thank you guys again very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like the stuff that I do, click the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. You guys know all the things that I always say at the end of the videos. I need to get a different, video outro spiel. Whew. Yeah. Who knows? Well, thanks a lot, you guys. Again, bottom of my heart, I couldn't do this without you guys doing the support. Even, you get shit comments every once in a while, and it's yeah, that's how YouTube is. But, you guys are the ones that keep me going, so. Woo, sappy mushy shit. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you next time. Oh boy. Bye!